Greetings. How is everybody? Good deal. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. Yeah, and a question. Where are these ascended masters on the planet that the energy readers are picking up on? Make a wish. Not the destiny swappers, not the blessing blockers, not the triggered demons. Not the trigger demons, not the corporate networkers receiving karma. We're not looking for any of them. We're looking for those succeeding in mastery, those temples of light, those star energies that the readers are picking up on, the earth angels with the halo activations. Not the people that think they are the ones who did the work. Where are those individuals? We're looking for them. We're tired of attracting demons. It's simple enough. It's just what it is. They're getting punished by God. I would absolutely agree with that. I can't do anything about that. That's why we're going to focus on those ascended masters, those individuals that the good divine readers are picking up on. Not the girls doing OnlyFans in the background and controlling the narrative. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And you're right. Yeah. And I've always said that before. They do this every lifetime. That's what it is. They weren't expecting to get technology. Technology it's what it is. Can it be an evil tool? Absolutely. Did they try to use it against God? Absolutely. Did it work? No. That's what it is. It's all fun and games till God's wrath comes with a storm. Computers ain't going to help you out when you're flooded. Floods, they take technology out every time. They just do. Simple enough. That's what it is. I mean, there's too much of that energy of a balanced Emperor, Empress, Temperance energy in the collective, the halo activation, the INFJ mystics. Where are those individuals? So it's not the group collaborations that tried to mimic by drawing light off of other people. No. The ones that activated and generate their own light. That's what it is. We're looking for those people. That's what it is. I can't do anything about a failed sacrifice and all of those, and the tables turning on those people. I can't do anything about that. And the fact that they won't stop because they're in their ego. It's just what it is. And now they're just basically sitting around waiting on their judgment. I can't do anything about that. I am interested to see what Harvard's Dr. Lowe. What are you doing? She's always doing stuff. What are you doing? Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Let's show you up. We had a spa day, so she got her little bandana. That's just what it is. Simple enough. So when you hear that this group had harvested energy for so long, thank you for that. That's what it is. And you're talking about the prophetic dreams. The prophetic dreams. I had a dream today that was pretty interesting. I was in a boxing match with the ear, nose, and throat specialist that was in my webinar. It's pretty cool. It was a good boxing match. It's just what it is. And having Tim's permission to talk about how he was blackballed from the medical field from healing. It's what it is. I would much rather box with that individual than those who are still trying to stand in their corruption. That's what it is. If you haven't heard the story about my friend that's an ear, nose, and throat specialist, during the lockdowns, the mask you up, lock you down. So 78% of you gone just because of that alone. And it was probably just to cover up 37 trips to lizard eat a baby island. Anyway. Going back to work after we all had that little bit of time off, he's fucking going through an awakening, finding different ways to control the diet for his clients, finding different ways to use frequencies for non-evasive type stuff, and got amazing results. Went back, put it to work. Something that was outside of the normies. And, they came in and said, hey, you know what? For you to hang your license, because it's a corporate thing, dupers can't own their own shit. There's just laws against that. Anyway, corrupt laws designed specifically to make them the victim so that greed can still be in power. That's now getting karma in massive amounts from the energy realm. Anyway, it's beside the point. So, when I'm hearing this story with permission to discuss it, because that was his fear. His fear was being targeted, and I get off on that shit. So, it's what it is. It's like, well, it's the truth. So, simple enough. And to know that they came in and told him, we want 10 grand. We want rent from you to hang your license in here, because you're taking away money from our continued care matrix. It's a treatment matrix. I went to school for human services and substance abuse counseling right over there. And I didn't agree with the ethics. I'm thinking, why would I go into a system of counseling? Basically, all I lack is the state. I'm the only person that dropped out of school with a 3.6 to be a peddler. And it's just what it is. I had more fun doing that anyway. Always do what you love. Anyway. And that shit got old after a while. Nothing better than walking into someone's dream with a team of guys in black suits and taking over that shit. And then making them compete with a bunch of guys that are trying to branch off of their dying tree. So it is. Fighting with me to get your life back is never fun. I'm lazy. It's what it is. I just sit there and you get karma. So anyway, having a dream about boxing with that individual it's just prophetic. It's basically you're boxing with the dupers. They duped him, so it's what it is, and he's a good friend, so it's what it is. Anyway, I probably need to call him. It's just what it is. Who knows? Anyway, they got their own life. They decided, so we're just going to fucking take the new digital financial system and run with that shit. We don't need any of that fucking matrix dumb shit. And the awakening is a beautiful thing, especially when you see it in professionals that are fucking tired of the rat race. That's what it is. So, I mean, if you feel like you're in the rat race, well, then that means you're the fucking rat, and they got you racing around. So, once again, where are these ascended masters that are on your planet that have activated the halo? Because I know for a fact that takes using both sides of your brain. So, calling you a half-wit, all that should do is motivate you to put your makeup on with the other hand. Simple enough. Brush your hair with the other hand. Right? When you get results, I'll quit calling you a half-wit. It's just fucking short. Left and right-handed people, that's too many words. Half-wit fucking works every time. Simple enough. And you got to think of my intentions. Right? There's nothing better than hearing Jim Quick, the Mind Valley author of The Superbrain, talking about his entire life revolved around a teacher telling him when he interrupted her that's the boy with the broken brain. So I love that story. I thought, fuck, you tell these people they all have broken minds, bodies, and souls. As soon as they heal, dun, 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 they're superheroes. Once we can get away from the trigger demons and the fucking blessing blockers and the destiny swappers, and it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Focus. You got to focus on the positive. Focus on those temples of light instead of those running around in the dark rat race. God, Goddess, all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as I do readings for. Namaste. Simple enough. And that's what it is. I mean, you got to keep in mind, knowing that opening up a business with 5-star reviews would come with narcissists wanting to control it. Okay, great. Now they've been outsmarted. Ouch. Ooh, and it's just what it is. I mean, once you flip the tables on these people, can they resurrect an earth angel they tried to sacrifice? Oh, they don't like that. They don't like that truth. No, they don't. And it's what it is. I know how to resurrect earth angels. Thank you, Spirit. Instantly. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. It's instant fucking. However, yeah, we're going to be doing different things because, you know, anytime you start triggering demons, they just don't want people to heal. And all healing is self-healing. That's what it is. And they know that Pisces is working on something in the background, and we don't care what they have to wonder about. It's just what it is. Right, fucking the unicorn gateway. he said these people are pulling on a door that clearly is marked push. I think I changed it up in the comments on the last one. But it's what it is. We want to remove these masks. We want to know who is who moving in. We want to know the who's who of the new world. And the simple fact, thank you, Spirit, that these individuals traveled around country to country and are now stuck in the crimes against humanity energy of whole communities being sacrificed. It's what it is. You can't have readers, the same readers that are pinpoint accurate. And I'm telling you, I hijacked Tarot Land. That's what it is. What is Jose Silva mind control method of projecting your consciousness into plants, animals, and metals? And I have a very, very rare specific energy that's not fucking very hard for them to pick up. Send them Reiki. It's that simple. Fucking, you got Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth and all of these readings. And I'm like, oh, what? Angelic Reiki? It's just what it is. Tell the angels what you want and then sit back and watch the magic happen. Now, I wasn't expecting Harvard to come out with Dr. Lowe about, you know, it's just what it is. I believe all that shit, smoke and mirrors. I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe anything that I see on Fox News. I do know that the person who started, thank you, Spirit, started Fox News, his wife was a tarot reader. Did you know that? Yeah, the person responsible for Fox Corporation, his wife was a tarot reader. It's just what it is. Thank you, Spirit. And, you know, when I hear one of the readers talking about how you never share your birth chart with anyone because they block your destiny, it's what it is. But that's the signs of a true leader, is showing fucking people what not to do. You just gotta lead by example. And they've been doing the shit since birth? Okay, great. So that means that since birth, they're getting karma. Oh, no. They'll never do that again. Guaranteed. They'll never do that again. And chances are maybe other people will learn that never fucking works out. Right? We're in the right with divine protection that fuck yeah, their actions will be upside down on the left-hand path. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Right? I mean, one positive aspect of this entire situation is even the logical fucking minded atheists now are like, holy shit, got it. Because they can't logically explain any of this. Which it could only be God. Well, we told you that. And Dolores Cannon was right. She's right in 117 countries. The main focus of a QHHT session or a quantum healing hypnosis technique session is getting Mr. Stupid out of the way. Cool, that's the logical part of the mind that these trigger demons operate in. That's what it is. Is there techniques to get? Yes, Dolores Cannon had like 70 to 90% success rate. That's what it is. Right? So, thank you, Spirit. However, Pisces has to do something different because you can't trust these people. With great power comes great responsibility. And I know how absolute power corrupts absolutely. So, it's just what it is. The less I exist, the more these people failing in success do. It's just what it is. Yeah, it's what the left hand will be taking solitude in this aspect. Thank you. But it's just what it is. Nothing is everything. Know your value. Simple enough, huh? It's just what it is. However, no, I mean, you can't have that distinct of an energy across the collective of an ascended master, of someone who has activated both sides of the brain. The INFJ are born that way. What is the problem? They're the number one personality type for narcissistic personality disorder. So knowing that, right, I've taking Upshotscott, putting it in front of them. They're taking Pisces and selling Pisces a pipe dream with a carrot on a stick. Okay, great. So if I know that they're doing that, Upshotscott, that's my carrot on a stick. Set it in front of them. Oh God, they come out with the sledgehammers, start pounding that foundation, pound that shit in. Come on, Karma Karen, swing that sledgehammer. Come on, Tom and Betty Petty. Get your pickaxe and get started at the tip of the iceberg. Anyway, very, very difficult to have that hierarchy or the three red flags of their image they care so much about, right? Their money and their power that they have over their sadistic, narcissistic supply. Cool. Do you take that image, let them pound that shit in the ground? Cool. So then the money and the power goes back to the people, and the 5-star reviews. The stars are in the sky, not the fucking person. Just because you're the star energy, that means I'm the 6th star to your 5-star reviews. Simple enough. And where are these others? I do shit that nobody else does. So I don't fucking expect to find the others. Simple enough, right? So if I know their tactics and what they do, I'm going to reverse that shit. I'm going to do the opposite of what they do. Oh, they don't like that. Well, I don't care. They can enjoy God's wrath. The unicorn gateway is closed. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple. Can they resurrect an Earth Angel? Can they resurrect that INFJ unicorn? Hell no. Their leadership's upside down. Well, we don't know what to do with this fucking glitch in the Matrix. Good. Nothing gets better without change. Got some change, mister? Change? Let's see, 50, 75, 85, $1. Puts a dot. You ever seen that? It's my favorite part of UHF. The old man takes the change out of his hand and gives him $1. Bah! Thank you, Spirit. It's just what it is. Anyway. So, yeah, I mean, when I hear Fox News talking about Harvard's Dr. Lowe, yeah, I can't make this shit up any better if I tried. So we have Dr. Lowe. the Harvard Dupter that is now talking about a spaceship on its way. Go do your research. Simple. What timeline did we skip off to? What timeline did the Star Siege just fucking dimension hop to? We got Harvard talking about spaceships on Fox News. Imagine that shit. It's just what it is. Got tarot readers talking about war angels and the destruction that they bring. That's what it is. It would tell me that human traffickers, I mean, if what comes around goes around, and they tried to sell an Earth Angel, well, then chances are war angels are just going to come and round them up and sell their ass to a galaxy far, far away. Go ask Dr. Lowe. Dr. Lowe at Harvard knows all about that shit. Cards of the upright. Cool. Did you see that sleight of hand? Did you see that flipperoo? Yeah, the pleasure seekers are upside down. What do we need to focus on? No more pleasures. That's what it is. Human traffickers. It's just what it is. That they tried to sell an Earth angel. Now it looks like the angels are coming to sell them. That's what it is. Mars sells us wall ace. It's just a wall ace. We put the wall up, ace in the hole. Simple enough. Now Mars is coming to sell them. It's just what it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. What are the intentions? Oh, yeah, happiness haters. The intentions of happiness haters has now led to no more pleasures. Aw, it's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. Don't care to. I just don't care. I don't. I mean, there's more important things to give a shit about. After Dr. Lowe from Harvard's spaceship gets here and rounds up all of the human traffickers. It's just what it is. It sounds like a beautiful plan to me. It's just what it is. That way we don't have to worry about New Mexico being in a deluge anymore. We don't have to worry about, San Luis Obispo, Slow County, underwater. Saw that shit today. Slow County, underwater. It's just what, unless the news is wrong, and I know most people don't believe anything unless they see it on the 6 o'clock news. What are the Ooh, the power has been taken away. I hear they got in the way of an illuminator and got lit up like a like a hard-head frying pan. What did he say? He said, "Oh, I understand hard-headed karmics. It's just where they get illuminated with a frying pan." Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. You would think from the wrong dead dad at Thanksgiving to natural disasters on holidays named after karmic family members, they would have stopped. Nothing like the smell of voodoo backfiring in the morning. It's just what it is. I hear there's a lot of chaos and calamity going on the other side of the hedges. It's just what it is. Anyway, I know how they keep saying that nobody wanted to give Pisces their flowers. Pisces, here, have some flowers. It's just what it is. If I know that Pisces is in this victory energy, and you never mess with a Pisces, I certainly want to fuck around and find out. I certainly want to fuck around and find out, because not all Pisces are made the same. You've got the dark Pisces, you've got the icy Pisces. However, when you're standing in the light and nothing is everything, then you're pretty much all of those Pisces, and it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. When they tell you that Pisces walks between the worlds, well, that just means I can pretty much chase you into hell or out of it. Chase you into hell or out of it. Ask your president if it's just what it is, right? However, you can't tell me now. I mean, being wrapped up in whatever kind of scandal they've been doing, it's still a human life. That's what it is. I mean, if they were to fucking take him out of office, they can still put him on the same operating table that Madame Takata was on. And it's what it is. Let the Reiki masters handle it. Simple enough. Me, they have to figure out how to resurrect an Earth Angel, and they can't do that. Ooh, enlightenment. Look at that. I hear there's an enlightened ascended master on your planet that's kind of glitching out their matrix. Is that true? I don't know. We'd have to go ask Dr. Loeb instead of Master Lowe about the fucking aliens on their way. That's what it is. Can't do anything about that. I mean, we've been talking about star seeds and the 3 waves of volunteers since the 60s. And thank you for the comment about Project Bluebeam. Is that project, is that like a blue beam that fries Harvard's frontal lobe? They got a front man, the frontal lobe getting blue beamed, and it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. there's a huge difference between look at me, I'm unidentified in the sky, look at me. Fucking is what it is. Never mind. Learn to see energy in the air and you'll understand half of what I go through every day. There's classes for that. That's the problem that they run into me is always, well, have you taken the class? No. Okay, cool. Then you're talking to someone about something you have no class for. That means you're a no class having professional. Simple enough. And they don't like that shit. That triggers their demons, makes their insecurities come out and their lack of wisdom and knowledge. And it's just what it is. You can't fucking read all these things in a book. You have to apply it. You Nothing better than watching fucking Resident Alien. Is it he learned how to be a fucking doctor overnight watching YouTube and Google? Anyway, so you got Harvard's Dr. Lowe talking on Fox about spaceships coming in. You got Fox and Friends talking about Donald Trump, being the low man on the totem pole for heaven. Simple enough. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Sounds like karma to me. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just what it is. Anyway. What do we need to explore? Yes, they tried to bring a death to the rebirth. Ooh, God didn't like that. I hear God brings the storms over that shit. I hear war angels and the destruction that follows comes into play in those situations. It's just what it is. No one likes feeling the wrath of God. Well, then stop. Stop, no, and don't. Were your blessings in threes. Those are complete sentences and nice commands. That's what it is. They're perfect commands. Simple enough. However, no one listens, and now they all have to reap the benefits of the karma they earned, and that's fine. Happiness haters in the past are being supported by their lies. It's just what it is. All their lies are coming to the surface. That's fine. I hear Joe Rogan's having a difficult time. It's just what it is. I mean, the truth always hurts. When you realize that you have made a mistake from depending on someone else who was full of shit. Everyone's full of shit. All truths are half truths. That's why you have a judge. There's their version, your version, and the truth. What is my issue with that? In God we trust on that dollar bill that is printed freely, not backed by gold anymore, with your hand on a Bible to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. And now they're all wrapped up in a destiny swapping scandal. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do that. I hear that as long as Pisces is still alive, Pisces is the evidence. There's, oh my God, we got to do everything we can. And God won't allow it. This is what it is. What's the positive to that? Well, God won't allow it. That's fine. That's fine. And now everyone's, oh no, we're getting the wrath of God. Well, it's just what it is. You earned it. You earned the wrath of God. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. What does Spirit say about these happiness haters? Oh yeah, they got some adventures coming. The happiness haters, that's what it is. Their adventures from the past led to a no pleasure focus. They lost their power, and they won't be transforming. They won't be ascending this incarnation. That's what it is. Are they going to have a problem with that? I'm not responsible for what people have problems with, right? If they tried to stop an ascension, they did nothing but stop their own ascension. I can't do anything about that. And they're enlightened to it. Oh no! Voyage. It's just what it is. The enlightened ones, those who took their power back, we will be voyaging away from that. See that big whale? It's just what it is. See the little whale that's underneath? That's an ascended whale. That's the ascended Pisces carrying the little Pisces across the water. That whale walks on water. It flies across the water. Ever danced with the Pisces whale in the pale moonlight? Sweet. Did we ever figure out where they hid Commissioner Gordon's 6-foot diamond? Did we ever figure that? Oh, that's right. There's no such thing as a Commissioner Gordon. They're all corrupted. Ooh, Spirit says that's a blessing. Yeah, look at that. It's just what it is. You forgive him and let him go into God's wrath. It's simple enough. And when I hear these turn of events, how the tables are turned, especially when I see San Luis Obispo County, you're being flooded and underwater. All I can think is, when I talk to officials there, they said Californians don't help people. Well, God doesn't help Californians. Hell, he pisses all over them. So there's another flood. It's just a flood. No big deal. No emotions in California? Cool. Water represents emotions. Now you have emotion from God. Simple enough. Simple enough. Do we need any more cards? Yes. Ooh, look at that. What is the current situation, Spirit? Oh, yeah. See, they took the wrong actions. They took the wrong actions against the divine, and now they're getting divine karmic retribution. And that's fine. That's fine. That's how we learn. If not this lifetime, then the next. Simple enough. Yeah. Release that shit from the past. That's what it is. When a tarot reader says, Pisces, let go and give it to God, I said, okay, so I let go of Earth, and now you've got God's got two hands on Earth, shaking it up like a fucking Etch-a-Sketch. We're just erasing all these problems. So we went to the universe with the eyes of a child, and wouldn't you know? Yeah, fucking no more patience. That's what it is. The actions were upside down. There is no more time for patience. We will be moving forward. It's what it is. Still need more cards. What is supporting all of this? Success. That's what it is. I hear that Pisces' success is the devil's agony. Is that true? The Earth Angel's success is the devil's agony? Is that what has President Trump on the caricature looking like the evil monkey from Family Guy? Ah, pointing at Jesus. That's what is that to me? That's pointing at the crown activation. It's just what it is. And now suffering health consequences? Oh man, didn't tarot point that out? That karma would be affecting these people, that the stress would be getting to them. So it is. They need to live a stress-free life. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Do I need any more cards? No, we don't need any more cards. Thank you for that. Now, there's too much of that energy about an ascended master getting their downloads directly from the divine. And that's very, very simple to explain. Well, I mean, you've got this temperance angel, the Sagittarius and Neptune energy that rules Pisces Sun, the happiest card in the deck, or the Leo rising. And that's what it is. Hearing a reader earlier say, never share your birth chart with anyone, I fully agree. What are they also saying? They've been playing in mine since birth, so I used it against them. That's what it is. You take what they've been doing in the dark and you bring it to the light. Cool, so you can't do what I do. They didn't do to you what they did to me. Am I a victim? Am I a survivor? No. They are the victims and the survive and won't survive at this point. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Anyway, so we're blocking them out of our energy. When they talk about the temperance angel is 2 cups of the Holy Grail. There you go. There's your Holy Grails right there. Simple enough. There's your downloads from the divine. Now, when you go to the Gemini Lover's energy or the Lover's card, let me cover them up. However, go to Google, put in the Lover's card, the tarot card, and I want you to very specifically meditate and study on this card. You will see Adam looking over at Eve. Eve is looking directly up at Leo rising. 7 rings of Saturn's fire. Anyway, the divine, the Most High. Masculine part of the brain, feminine part of the brain. Introverted intuitives, both sides of the brain simultaneously, where the temporal meets the supertemporal and the planes of light. We have discovered the astral realms of the frequencies of light. Simple enough. When you go to Scott Morgan's channel, INFJ, Consciously Unconscious Human, he tells you that once we discover this realm, we come back changed and simultaneously shunned. Okay, great. So if you know that, and you know that's what they're going to do, You let them. I'm the life path 8 karma. That's what it is. They get karma doing that shit. So I don't care. It's not my problem. Your karma is not my problem. What is the half-wit ignorance in all of this? Oh, the smell of voodoo backfiring in the morning. Oh, the blessing blockers that did nothing more than destiny swap with a fire and a water sign, an ascending fire and a water sign. God allowed the destiny swap so that they would fall into the same hole they dug for the phoenix rising from the lake of fucking fire they destiny swapped with. And you wonder why these demons are triggered. Okay, great. I can't do anything about that. Prophecy fulfilled. It's just what it is. Prophecy. I can't do anything about that. It was fated event. It was fated. It's what it is. It's in their Bible. Didn't they know that? It's just what it is. They just didn't think it would be them. And ta-da! Guess what? Oh, he's the devil. No. He's the crown of thorns. He's the crown of thorns. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. 3,600 on the clock. We're right on time. Simple enough. So, yeah, we're looking for those healers, those mystics, those earth angels. What else? What other terms? The ascended masters. It's just what it is. Not the fucking copycats. Not the group collaboration of destiny swappers that are now in the lake of fire, all pointing the finger and fighting with each other. Not the voodoo witch doctors. Not the fucking hypnotists. Because the angels don't work with hypnotists. That's the problem. Do they work with hermetic magicians? Well, it's fucking ceremonial magic. Simple enough. Confirmation. That's what it is. Things you're not even fucking supposed to know about. What is the problem with that? It's the opposite of what I do. I deal with your fucking birthright. So if I'm dealing with your birthright and there's a polar opposite to that, where's my fucking integrity of not letting you know what is the polar opposite of what I do? I take you through the death experience with 5-star reviews. Oh, what does the devil do? You don't get 5-star reviews after that death experience, now do you? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Patience is needed. I mean, they've reached the point of no return and are looking for every way they can get out of what? God's punishment? No. It was designed that way. Right, while they're trying to figure out how to get out of whatever they got into, we're over here focused on the people that are winning, the ascended masters, the ones who have done the work, the healers. Everyone else getting punished by God. No. They've been left behind. We've ascended to a different degree. So now we're looking for those individuals. That's what it is. And, Pisces, you can't enter another karmic cycle with these people. Oh, I know that. I fully agree with that. And they'll just have to understand, but that's cruel. No. They just have to understand. So that's what it is. Enjoy. And I mean, that's life is never going to be the same again. Because when you're telling me energetically that they have cursed themselves and all involved, I know that the teacher takes on the karma of the student. Cool, I've cleared all that karma. Simple enough. Someone else taught my fucking students. So now that teacher gets their fucking karma. Simple enough. We get the new beginning. Hey, look at that. Simple enough. Right? While they were busy fucking off and fucking around, we were doing the inner work. Now we're looking for those who were doing the inner work. I'm looking for the ear, nose, and throat specialists that got shit canned during the lockdowns. The masters of their fucking universe. That's what I'm looking for. It's just what it is. Right? And if you can't find it, looks like they targeted one. There was one they chose. There was a chosen one that they targeted, and then now they're all getting karma. And I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. Namaste.